I need to tell you how a complete accident made one of my clients' phones just ring off the hook with new customers. Imagine being able to show up in Google right at the moment when your prospects start searching. I'm talking about before they hit enter, before your competition even shows up, and you're showing up in the one part of the search engine that has 100% of people's eyes glued to it. I'm talking about the search box. This is the most used part of the search engine, and it's even more effective when your customers are on a mobile phone or a tablet because it takes up their entire screen. They can't help but see your name. Alright, so enough teasing. What I'm talking about is Google's Instant Search, also known as autocomplete or autosuggest, and here is how we discovered it. Just over 6 months ago, we had a client that hired us to do some SEO for their website. Now, this typically takes about 6 to 12 months before you start seeing really high placement in the search results. But she called us up about 3 months after hiring us and said, "Whatever you are doing, keep it up, the phones are ringing like crazy." So we opened up Google to start investigating what had caused her phone to start ringing, and we didn't get very far before a huge light bulb went off. Just as we started typing her keyword phrase into the search box, up jumped her company's name right next to the keyword phrase. Now, her business name was literally the first suggested result, so we clicked on that and what we saw was astonishing. By having the client's name in the search suggestion, she had taken over the entire first page of the results. And since this first discovery, we've helped hundreds of companies get the same kinds of results. And that doesn't matter what niche or what area you do business in. Now, you might be thinking, okay, that's pretty cool, but what benefit does my business get from all this? Well, the first one is customers. Everything begins with the search, and you're gaining an unfair advantage over the competition by being the first thing a customer sees when they start typing something related to your business or product. Now, aside from the obvious benefits of having interested customers calling you all the time wanting what you sell, there are some other benefits that make it really attractive too, like owning the entire first page of the search results. The biggest problem with SEO today is everyone else is doing it too. So even if you are at the top of page 1, so is your competition, all of them. But with AutoSuggest Me, your customers see you before ever seeing anything from the competition. And when they choose you from the search box, you end up owning the entire search results page. Now, the next benefit is something called social proof and authority. When you start typing into Google and you see these results pop up, the first thing you think is everyone else is searching for this too. One of the most powerful ways to influence others is to persuade them using the power of social proof. Another way this benefits you is if you're already doing any kind of organic SEO, getting relevant traffic to your website is going to help your website rank higher for searches in your niche or field of business. So if you're a plumber and people go to your site because they've typed into Google the city name plus the word plumber plus your name, that's going to signal Google that they have found exactly what they are looking for. And Google is going to begin seeing your site as a trusted place to send more traffic. Google has gone away from counting the number of links your website gets and is instead paying attention to how influential you are. Which brings me to the next benefit. Companies are spending millions and billions of dollars every year to get you to remember their name. They call it top-of-mind awareness. It's like when I say to you, name a popular soda drink, and you're likely to say Coke, Diet Coke, Pepsi, Dr. Pepper, Mountain Dew, whatever. Imagine if each time somebody searched in a specific industry, they always saw your company's name associated with it. Well, the good news is they can. And it's not even going to cost you a tiny fraction of what it costs those huge corporations. But it gets even better. Once somebody has selected you from the search results, once they have clicked on that result, Google's going to remember everything they do and is constantly trying to show people what it thinks is the most relevant or important to them. So if somebody's looking for a dentist and they click away and look at another practice, they're always going to keep seeing your name every time they type that keyword in again. Now, the final benefit is what we call reputation management. Today, it's really easy for somebody with an axe to grind to hop online while hiding behind their computer screen and anonymously work to destroy your credibility and reputation. If you have been unfairly targeted with word associations like ripoff or scam or complaints, or let's say you have private details about your life that have no place in the public discussion, AutoSuggest Me can help you stop feeling that shame and embarrassment every time somebody says, "By the way, I Googled you." You can stop getting these kinds of results right away. All you have to do is contact us and we can show you the huge opportunity by grabbing your share of the customers out there searching online. But don't wait. As more business owners see this, the response has overwhelmingly been, "Wow, that is huge, sign me up." But when the keyword is spoken for, that's it. We are exclusively reserving it for that client, and you're going to be locked out. Oh, and if you are currently doing any Google pay-per-click advertising, consider this. The pricing on this makes it way more affordable than AdWords. Often you are paying huge amounts per click. But with Auto Suggest Me, it's a fraction of what it takes to advertise in Google. For example, personal injury lawyers can expect to pay between $70 and $108 per click. At that price, it only takes a handful of customers visiting your site from AutoSuggest before you have come out way ahead. To get started, just contact us to make sure your keywords have not already been taken by a competitor.